Welcome you all to our YouTube channel Roadway for Aquarium. Guppy fishes. So everyone will know about guppy fish. Guppy fish, the planted tank fishes, the most widely distributed species. Yes, we will all know about guppies, their nature, their care, their maintenance, why are they so widely distributed, and many more things in this video. So talking about guppies, guppy fish is one of the most popular and most common fish in aquarium hobby. Even people who are not into aquarium hobby also know about this fish. Then we should not talk about people who are into aquarium hobby. They know more about it rather than the people who begin to keep guppies. So what makes these guppies the household fish, the most popular fish, the most widely spread species? Guppies are popular and are known for their bright, beautiful colors and for their elaborate tails. Secondly, guppies, they don't get too bigger and even easy to keep in small aquariums. Thirdly, or to say many more things about guppies, they are beginner friendly and are known for their housing nature. So what is this housing nature? I said guppies are peaceful. So housing means these fishes can be kept with other fishes. They are great community fishes. They don't fight, they don't quarrel, or they don't even hurt or fight with other fishes and live peacefully with any other fish which is kept in the aquarium. This makes them so lovable. So what is guppy? A guppy is a million fish, a rainbow fish. Its scientific name is Poecilia reticulata. This fish is the world's most widely distributed tropical fish and one of the most popular freshwater aquarium fish. These fishes are highly adaptable and can thrive in many different environmental and ecological conditions. Guppies are one of the most widely kept species of freshwater aquarium fish. So you are all curious to know the history of guppy fish, right? I too was very curious to know the history of guppy fishes. So originally these species are native to South America, but now they can be found in nearly every country and continent except Antarctica. Oh, it's too cold in Antarctica. I think so they are not found. Just kidding. Sometimes this might have occurred accidentally or most often as a means of mosquito control. The guppies were expected to eat the mosquito larvae and help to slow down the spread of malaria. And this was the main reason why these fishes were introduced to every country, because malaria is a life-threatening disease and hence to control, guppies were brought into every country. So guppies, as for beginners, so what are the major challenges a beginner faces while keeping the guppies? Guppies, although they are peaceful, they are shy sometimes, they can be very good for beginners. Yeah, they are beginner friendly. This makes them the household fish. Being beginner friendly, these are household fishes which can be found in every beginner's home, in every hobbyist home, or in every planted tank. For those who are starting out in fish keeping hobby, guppies can be awesome fishes because of their hardy nature and low price tag. Guppies are community fish. In general, they are great community fish, meaning they can get along with all other species, most of the species, very well. So how do you identify a guppy? How do you differentiate or description between male and female guppies? Males are generally typically smaller than the females. Males are averaging between 0.6 to 1.4 inches, whereas females are around 1.2 to 2.4 inches long. Guppies can be identified by just looking them. Males are most of the time shorter, having long tails. Females are generally bigger, having short tails and fins. Females, on the other hand, are generally big in size when compared to the male. That is, male has an elongated, thin and a bit flattened body from the sides, whereas females are also having elongated body but its back from the side and more flattened from the sides. So what are the colors that in which guppies appear? Guppies exhibit or come in many different variety of colors. They exhibit different patterns in their fins and tails. You cannot imagine the colors in which guppies come. They come in hell lot of colors. They come in 200, 300 and variety of colors. That is why the name rainbow fishes for them. Guppies come in many colors. It is almost every color. Those colors you would have hardly ever imagined. They even come, as I said, in different patterns and colors. The questions of beginners. So what is the right tank for guppies? Guppies are tropical species and it is essential for us to replicate the conditions of the wild in our tank, and hence a planted tank is more suitable for guppies. So setting up a tank with live plants, rocks and a good substrate is essential for the guppies for their healthy growth and better survival in the aquarium. An aquarium of around 9 to 10 gallons or 40 to 45 liter tank is required for guppies. So why is it essential for us to replicate the wild conditions in our tank? In wild, guppies are known to live beneath the rocks, in rock caves and in crystal clear water. It's very difficult to maintain crystal clear water in our aquarium unless and until we have a proper filter, algae eating fish and many more. So a planted tank may increase the chances of their survival in an aquarium. So to go further, does guppy fish need filter? Yes, they too are fishes. They too produce ammonia. They too produce feces. Hence a filter is required. So a filter that is of low pressure, low flow and low suction is very essential to keep the tank or the environment clean from the toxins. A low flow filter is vital to ensure that the fins, delicate fins and tails are not injured by the suction of a filter. An external hang-on back filter or a canister filter is preferred for guppies. So the very next topic or very next most important thing is about how to maintain proper water and nutrients in your tank. Remember this very well. Water quality is vital. It's very vital and it's one of the major role that plays a major role in the growth and health of your guppy fish. If water is not maintained properly, toxins like ammonia and nitrates can build up over the time from the feces and even from the breakdown of uneaten food in the water. See, when this ammonia grows more than the required or ammonia builds more than the required level, this promotes the growth of algae, a thick algae screen on your tank. This algae not only reduces the clarity of your tank but also denutriates the water. If the fish is left in the same water, in the no nutrients water, it obviously results in the death of the fish over a period of time. So how do you maintain proper water quality? Cycling of water is most important. This helps to increase the nutrients in the water. You have to clean the water from your tank, that is cycle your water at a regular interval of 15 to 30 days. It depends upon the size of your tank and the filter that you use. While removing the water, remove 3/4 of the water from the tank, leaving the 1/4 amount of water in the tank itself, because that 1/4 amount of water will contain some amount of good bacteria which helps the fish to survive in that water. This good bacteria ensures that all the harmful components are converted or harmful compounds are converted into less harmful ones. So let's go further. So what is the right temperature for the guppies? Guppies, as I said, are tropical species and prefer a warm water and hard water aquarium with a temperature around 25.5 degrees Celsius and 27.8 degrees Celsius. That is around 78 to 80.82 degree Fahrenheit. Guppies prefer hard water. Remember this, guppies require hard water rather than soft water. We should keep a heater to maintain a proper temperature of guppies because cold water can suppress the immune system and cause illness. If you are living in colder regions and if your temperature falls below the mentioned temperatures, please use a heater to maintain these temperatures. The major question that every beginner asks is, can guppy fishes be kept single? No, guppy fish should not be kept as single fishes. In aquarium, they should be kept both as males and females. Keeping a guppy, make sure that you keep at least 3 to 4 pairs together. This makes them feel energized and happy. Guppies in wild are also found in large numbers. If you house guppies alone, they may house themselves. This means that if we keep them alone or single, they may feel lonely, they may hide and eventually fall sick due to stress and die. The next major question that everyone asks, what do we feed guppies? Guppies are omnivorous, that is, they eat whatever you feed them. But you make sure that your diet contains good quality of proteins and vitamins for the guppies. They can be fed with worms, larvae, bloodworm and various small insects. Yeah, as I said, they can be fed with larvae, and this is the reason they were brought to different countries as they ate mosquito larvae and many other stories. You can find them anywhere. The guppies are expected to eat and are fed with normal aquarium food in the aquariums. Next, diseases of guppies. Guppies are very hard fish. However, their long tail can make them prone to fungal infections. If these fungal infections are not cured at the beginning itself, the fish can die eventually if left the same. So how to cure these parasite? You can use the aqua cure if you find white parasites or spots on your guppies. So maintaining and keeping guppies is easy, but if all these steps what we said are followed, the guppy can live healthy and can survive around 2 to 3 years. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel Roadway for Aquarium and support us. Thank you.